Namaskar, hello, welcome to my channel as I do a full face makeup today using Lakme Cosmetics. So Lakme is the first makeup product brand of India. I've heard that the first Prime Minister of this country, Jawaharlal Nehru, had himself requested noted industrialist J.R.D. Tata to come up with an Indian, a local makeup brand because he did not want Indian women to spend precious money on foreign brands. Quite smart, I must say. And I must also say that it was clever of the Tata Group to come up with a European name, Lakme. I'm sure that contributed to its success. I can safely say that my peers, my friends, people of my generation were introduced to the world of makeup holding Lakme's hands. In fact, it was Lakme's bestseller liquid eyeliner that paved the way for all the smoky eye looks that I've been doing all these years. But it took ages to dry, and every morning after wearing the eyeliner, I had to keep my eyes closed for at least 5 minutes, or else I'd invariably end up with black color smeared eyes. But I'm glad I had that experience because I'm sure that contributed to whatever little expertise I have in eye makeup now. But for the last many years, I have not used any kind of a Lakme product, and last year I felt like I should give it another try. But Lakme is now owned by Hindustan Unilever, and I know that they are not cruelty free, so I had to make sure that these products are not tested on animals. I got in touch with Lakme, I contacted them. Honestly, it was such a difficult task to get that little bit of information. Finally, someone emailed me and confirmed that they do not test on animals, which is great. But if someone from Lakme is listening to me now, not testing on animals is a huge plus in today's world, and there's no reason why you have to keep that information hidden. I emailed at least 2 different people. I contacted you on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever medium I could get my hands on. And I did not really need to wait for so many days in order to get that answer. But anyway, as they say, better late than never. So once I got to know that they are cruelty free, I bought a full face worth of makeup. I don't remember the exact price. I'll try to find out and give you that information. Without further ado, let's start the makeup proper. The foundation I have is Lakme Absolute Material Skin Natural Mousse, and my shade is 4 Golden Light. They only have 9 shades of this foundation. Can you believe it? Lakme, is it not embarrassing in today's world to offer only 9 foundation colors in India? I mean, Indian skin tones can be very fair to very dark, and only 9? I don't really know why I chose this foundation. I think the salesperson was quite convincing. Plus, I'm a soft target anyway. But I had tested it in my hand and the color looked fine, and I've got oily skin, so I thought, why not matte? But this feels very silicone-y. It smells of orange, and I can almost hear my face cry, my skin cry. I really don't think this is good for my skin. If I did not have middle-class Indian sensibility, I would have binned it. And then I'll go on to the concealer. Lakme Absolute White Intense Concealer Stick containing SPF 20. My color is number 5. I'm going to use a little amount on my under eyes, sides of nose and mouth, and a few acne spots that I have here and there. And I'm also not going to use any other brush. I use my own fingers or whatever applicator they have provided. It's not bad. I think it's a bit light for my skin tone, but this is suitable for the under eyes. Now I come to my eyebrows, and I will be using the Precision Eyebrow Artist from Lakme Absolute. It boasts of precision slant tip, which is retractable, natural matte finish, and it supposedly is waterproof. Now I have used this set for the last 3 months. I have visited India almost every month since October, so I can easily give you my honest reviews. I don't like this. This is too dark. I use gentle strokes anyway. In spite of that, my eyebrows tend to look very dark with this. I think this is suitable as an eye pencil, but not for the eyebrows. Next is the eyeshadow, and I have Lakme Absolute Illuminating Eyeshadow Palette. It has got 6 colors and a sponge applicator. The colors are so pigmented. They are very, very suitable for Indian skin tone. So I will be using a combination of this applicator and my finger, my ring finger. Let me just take the tip of the applicator and use the brown as a crease brush. Now I don't have a mirror, I have to use this mirror. My goodness, can you see how dark this is? Super dark. Okay, what am I going to use next? I'm wearing a yellow and blue sari, but I don't match my eyeshadow with my dress color. The reason I wanted to look at the color is because I'm wearing very brightly colored clothes today. It's quite cloudy outside and I wanted to lift my mood. Also, I'm flying out to London later today, leaving this cuddle bear here in Kolkata. So I really need a mood booster today. But because my clothes are bright, so I have to be a little subtle with my eyeshadows. I've used this as a crease. Now let me use this lighter brownish peachish kind of a color, this one, for the eyelid. Once again, can you see? And I'm intentionally showing you how pigmented these are, even with the tiniest amount of color picked up with the applicator. This is a difference between buying cosmetics in India and buying cosmetics abroad. I think for brown people it's never easy, because here they will try to sell you lighter colored foundation because everybody wants to be fair here, and these colors will be very pigmented. Abroad, colors that are best selling will hardly be visible on your skin, and if you are out to buy a foundation, most of the sales assistants will try to convince you to buy colors that are darker than your own skin. You can never win. So now I am using my finger to blend. Whenever I want the color to fade out, I use my index finger. This is stronger and this can really take the color off my skin. But if I just want to blend, then it's either the middle finger or the ring finger for me. Now I'll just use the gold, the top right one, this one, at the center of my eyelids. I do love that they have so many matte shades here. So if you buy this palette, my advice will be to start with the tiniest amount of color and see how it looks on your skin before you build up. I know it looks like a lot, but once I do my Kajal, it will look much better. And for the Kajal, I have Lakme Absolute Kohl Ultimate in black. Once again, it's also apparently waterproof and smudge proof. It is superbly pigmented, can really dramatize the eyes, and also has got a smudger at the other side, which I'm going to use now. If you want to go for a very subtle look, this is not it. There's something about eye makeup and brown girls, if they don't do their eyes, they are invariably asked if they are sick or depressed or about to die. I'm not the only one. I've confirmed that with a number of my friends and colleagues. So I guess for us brown girls, this dramatic eyes is okay for an everyday look. Honestly, wonderful. I really love this. Then I have the mascara, which is the Flutter Secrets Dramatic Eyes Mascara. Not the best mascara I've ever used, but not the worst either. I think this is okay for the price. Okay, I now come to the blusher, and I will be using Blush Tours in color Rose Blush. This has got two colors, very similar. I'm going to combine these two and use this tiny brush that came with this and put it on the apples of my cheeks. The apple of my eye is right there. Once again, this is also quite pigmented. This color is also wonderful, looks gorgeous on brown skin. You can play it up or down, you can use one color, you can use both the colors combined together like I just did. This brush is ready, not important. You can also use it with your fingers. Finishing powder, and this is the Lakme 925 Natural Finishing Powder infused with aloe vera and green tea extracts. I'm not sure how good this is for my skin, but this is a good powder. Thankfully, this doesn't have a smell. Can you see the difference between the color of my face and my neck? This never really happens to me. I'm so OCD about matching the foundation to my skin color. But even though this looked like my own skin color, the more it is exposed to the air and the more it is oxidized, it just turns my face into someone else's. I'm not a fan of that. Right, I've finished everything else, just the lipstick. Very basic, Lakme Absolute 301 Morning Coffee. This is a brown lipstick, a very basic color for us brown girls. When I bought this, I thought that this is going to be lighter, but this is also a well pigmented color. So from me today. Hope you have enjoyed this. If you have more questions about any of these products, do let me know and I'll try to answer them to the best of my capabilities. And I hope you have already subscribed to my channel. So see you later. Bye.